Hey guys, welcome to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel with your host Ell and Basjan. And welcome to Project Metal Music's podcast number 99. We're one away from to the 100 there, Basjan.
Yes, one away from the ton.
Yeah,
Then we
yeah,
can lift.
yeah.
Then we can lift the bet.
Oh, good,
And,
yeah.
and if we're gonna have something to drink, it be either be iced tea or coffee in the evening. Uh, I don't drink during the week, and if I drink over the weekend, it's alcoholic-free beer. It's only like on uh, somebody's birthday or stuff like that. I do have something alcoholic. So
Yeah,
definitely non-alcoholic
yeah.
or coconut water like Lisa is always having. Hi Lisaboo, how are you doing?
Hey up, Lisa. Hey up, everybody. How you doing?
Hi guys.
Yeah, and yeah. If you new here, like, share, subscribe, all that good jazz. It does help the channel in a big way. It does. It does really help out in a big way. So, um, right, a little bit of a grift in the in the pin comment at the top there. There is a link to Project Metal Music's PayPal. So if you are thinking about donating, please do. It helps us to upgrade all the equipment, upgrade the equipment, so we'll bring better content for you guys. And I see John came into the chat there. Hey up, John.
Hi John, good to see you, dude. Always good to see you in chat here.
So yeah, another little bit. If you go into the description, you will see Lisaboo's Etsy store there. So if you looking for something special for someone, head on over to Lisaboo's Etsy store there. She's got some amazing stuff, amazing stuff there. So yeah, and all the bands that Bastion's going to talk about are actually in the description. So if you want to check them out, please do. They are brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And yeah, and before I forget, hey up replay crew, how you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Yeah. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and everything, all that good jazz. Like I said, it does help the channel out in a big way. So, John, I was just saying, I just looked at John's comment there. So, Bastion. Bastion. What goodies have you got for us today?
I've got some interesting bands and stuff like that. And yes, and my featured cover song and stuff. I was going to put another one on, but I decided I'll look for it and put it on next week. As from now on, for my section of the podcast, it is for mature content, and I'm going to put out the videos of the songs as the band put them out. So be warned, all my section, it's for mature content only. I'm not going to look for uncut, for cut versions of if the song is out there, done by the band, I'm going to put it as it is down there, and you check it out because this program is for 18 plus. Just be warned, you can get a description from the band's name and stuff like that in the song, what it's about. So be warned, but it is safe for those 18 and over. It's not safe for work and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoy the bands I've got today. And I'm starting off with my first one. It's actually a request. Somebody asked for a band called Unprocessed. It was a request from somebody, and I actually looked into the band, and yes, this is what I found on them. They're a heavy metal band from Wiesbaden in Germany, and they're progressive heavy metal vocals that's crossed over with other genres of the metal music. In the first track, uh, I selected is called Blackbone, and I do like the highly contrasting vocals. And I was sitting back when I actually listened to the song for the first time, and I was thinking, what have I got here? And I actually did like it. The guitar riffs and drums are fantastic on the song. Sacrifice has gripping vocals and such a cool guitar riffs. The video to the song is damn good. I really enjoyed the video. So do check it out. The track Trash is a solid song, and the more you hear the song, the more you like it. And that's for sure. That's what I found in the track, because I don't just listen uh, to these songs just once. I listen to it, re-listen, and I'm trying to figure out what everybody in the band is doing, like the drummer, guitarist, bassist, vocalist. So that song has actually grown on me. Die on the Cross of the Martyr featuring Tim Henson and Scott LePage is such a good song. Everything you want in the song. Berlin has super cool drums and guitar riffs. The vocals is top notch. My take on the band, they are hugely talented musicians that have their own style of music. And that's exactly what they are. Don't try and put them in a box. You're not going to fit them in. They've got a crossover type of music, and they're actually fantastic at what they're doing. They can be found on Facebook, Unprocessed Official, Instagram, Unprocessed, band's website, Unprocessed, Bandcamp, unprocessed.bandcamp.com, and YouTube at Unprocessed. Oh yes, Lisa, they are very unique. And that's what's exciting about these bands that you find. Some of them, you can't put them in a box, and they're so unique. It might be the first time you hear that kind of style of music. The next band I've got, Stone Man. It's an industrial metal new Deutsche band from Switzerland. In the first track I listened to, Ferrari Fat, is a freaking awesome song. I do like the vocals and the use of the instruments in the song. The catchy video to the song is listed. Like Lisa said, written there, it is listed, all of them. Do check it out. And Was Eva Will, I do like the vocals in the intro of the song. It's a well-crafted song. The track Weerschrieben Gezichten, for me, it's one hell of a song. The male-female vocals is darn good. And the thing you get about these guys, how they're mixing it up. For me, I must have spent about 15 minutes listening to the song. Just listening to the vocals and then the guitar. And it's not just randomly put together. Each of them has got a certain part, and they actually work to create this. And I actually enjoy that. For me, it's a crazy. Niemand's Land is a crazy good song. I think the band kick ass. I do like them. And the links for the band Stone Man Music, that's on Facebook, Instagram, Stoneman _band, band's website, stonemanmusic.ch, and YouTube, it's Stoneman650 and No Cut Entertainment. And do check out No-Cut-Entertainment. They've got some very interesting bands and stuff there. It's not your normal kind of bands. Some people will hate it because they say they're not purely metal, they're not rock, they don't fit into a specific category. For me, is if it sounds good and the musicians are talented, I'm willing to listen to it and bring it here. The next band I got, Ghost Kid. It's a metalcore band from Germany. In the first track I listened to, Heavy Rain. It's an outstanding song. The drums and vocals fused together is so good. Yes, I like the guitars too. The video to the song is flippin' good. You and I do look like the guitar riffs and contrasting vocals. The track Start a Fight is a powerful song. Brutal display of talent. FSU is simply an awesome song. The vocals is crazy good. The catchy guitar riffs do impress. S3X, play it loud for the hood. Crazy good vocals, drums. My take on this band, I would actually go and pay to see them live. When I actually got to this band's sites and stuff, I wanted the CD for sure. And I was disappointed how long it actually take to get the CD and album here. Because the album I'm not going to play, the vinyl, I'm not going to play. I'm going to keep it like it is. And yes, I've done, because if you buy on these sites, you actually get the digital download immediately. I couldn't wait. I actually digitally downloaded it. Now I'm waiting for my physical CD and album. And the guys that's doing my vinyl better make it fast because I want to keep it here in my collection. The band can be found on Facebook, Ghost Kid Official, Twitter or X, I am Ghost Kid, Instagram, Ghost Kid Kiddo, Ghost Kiddo. That's that was a strange one on Instagram, yes. And YouTube, Century Media. And that's also one of those indie record label. Then I've got Iron Regan. It's a crossover hardcore punk group from Richmond, Virginia in the USA. And the first track I listened to, Take the Fall, is freaking awesome. The aggressive guitar riffs and drums is epic. Breed the Fifth is a straight in your face metal song. The vocals and instrument the band used to create the music is fantastic. The track Patronizer is perfect for a mosh pit. Mini Lights is shorter but a powerful song. The kick-ass guitar riffs is amazing. Miserable Failure, freaking insane. Party time is here. My take on the band, they're out of this world. And they can be found on Iron Regan on Twitter X, Facebook Iron Regan, Bandcamp Iron Regan.bandcamp.com, and YouTube Iron Regan Official. And what's interesting, the next band I've got, they've got the same vocalist. That's actually how I actually got onto the second band that I'm going to feature now, just after this one. Municipal Waste. It's an American crossover thrash band from Richmond, Virginia. The first track I listened to, Electrified Brain, is awesome. Blistering guitars, super cool vocals. do check out the videos to these tracks that I've listed from this band. Crank the Heat is an outstanding song. The band nailed it. The track Grave Dive is definitely a graveyard smash. Oh yes, for sure. Electrifying guitar riffs. These guys now are to make the guitar actually dance. What I did on the tracks that I've listed is just amazing. That's why I say go check it out, take a listen, and you see what these guys did with it. The track Slime and Punishment is such a good song. Drums and guitar blasting together, and oh yes, it's blasting. The band is darn good and it can be found on Facebook, Municipal Waste, X-Twitter Municipal Waste, YouTube, Nuclear Blast Records. And yes, that's also a record company you want to check out on YouTube because they have some fantastic stuff out there. Then for my usual posse that's always demanding the doom, death metal type music, I've got your band up next. Valhalla. They're actually from Brazil. It's a death metal band from Brasilia, Distrito Federal, Brazil. The track I listened to, Mind Prisoners, is bloody awesome. Guitar riffs, vocals is outstanding. And yes, it's actually a lady doing the vocals on there. You're not going to say it listening to it. And something that's interesting, they're all siblings. It's all sisters in the band. So yes, it's very interesting band there. Inside the Black Mirror, blistering guitar riffs, killer female growls. It's not what you're used to. It's fantastic. The track Evil Fills Me, brutal and honest. Killer guitar riffs, vocals and drums. It's an internal war. Can you describe the battles within the instruments and everything? It's dark, but it's freaking awesome. Okay, the next track, Internal War, perfect song for a horror movie. Dark vocals, evil guitar riffs. Yes, evil guitar riffs. Listen to this song in the video and you'll see what I actually mean. A Massacre d'Alcera, a gripping song. Everything the band did in the song works. The band is awesome. They can be found on Facebook, Valhalla Death Metal, Instagram, Valhalla Death Metal. And the link I've shared for this band is the only one that's out there. The reason why I didn't put it here, I couldn't confirm it whether it's official or not. So I didn't put it here. And you're going to struggle to find this band anywhere else. It actually took me a while to find stuff from this band. They're big in Brazil. They've toured some places out of Brazil. They're not keen on any social media sites and stuff like that. So that's where you find them. Then I've got Groza. It's a black metal band from Mühldorf, Bavaria in Germany. The band was formed in 2016. The first track I listened to, this Hamian Dreams. I do like the dark vocals. The pace of the guitar riffs are awesome. David Knowles featuring Hari Kiri from The Sky and Kark. The contrast to the intro is that relaxing in the beginning, and then the dark, angry, frightening good instruments and vocals later on. It starts off so peaceful, then it all gets very, very dark very quickly. But it's a well-crafted song. The track Homewards, it's gripping guitar riffs and drums, and it's fantastic. Elegance of irony, the brutal vocals with drums mixture is crazy good. Unified the Void is a brilliant display of dark metal. The band perfected the song, and the band really do deliver. They're hugely talented. Do check them out. They can be found on Bandcamp, Grossa_blackmetal.com, and Facebook Grossa Band, YouTube AOP Records. And that's an indie record band, a record company on YouTube. They've got some, how can I put it? Some very, very dark stuff out there. Be warned if you do check them out, you know what you're letting yourself in for. Servant is a black metal band from Hahn, Germany. The first track I listened to, Temple, has killer guitar intros. The song is very, very dark. The vocals and epic guitar riffs impress. And just a warning, it's just not just a normal warning. I know this is mature content. The video contains some very disturbing images. I'm warning you now. Like I said, from today, I'm not censoring the video. This is how the band put it out. If you check it out, there's some very disturbing images in this video. Empire of Madness is damn good. Guitars, vocals, and drums in evil harmony. The track The Ultimate Occult Worship is a killer song. Nega the One, play it loud and share it in the hood. Band is hugely talented musicians, and they do deliver. They can be found Facebook Servant Magic, Instagram Servant Magic, Bandcamp servantmagic.bandcamp.com, and YouTube AOP Records. Like I said before, this record label has got some very interesting stuff, but it's very, very disturbing. And yes, some of what they're actually covering I cannot discuss on YouTube. From Ashes to New, it's an American hard rock band from Lancaster, Pennsylvania in the USA. The first track I listened to, Monster and Me featuring Yellow Wolf. Now you're going to tell me, what, you bringing rap in here? Yes, I'm bringing rap in here. The song reminds me of Linkin Park. I do like the rap style mixed with the hard rock vocals. It is darn good, and I really like the song. Barely Breathing, excuse me, my handwriting sucks, featuring Chrissy from Against the Current is crazy good. The male-female vocals kick ass. The video is listed there to check it out. The track Live Before I'm Dead, in brackets hour, such a good song. Stellar guitars, riffs. One Foot in the Grave featuring Aaron Pulley is simply awesome. The vocals and guitar mixed together is fantastic. My take on the band, they're crazy good, and they can be found on Facebook, Ashes to New, Band's website, ashes2new.com, ex-Twitter from ashes to new, and YouTube betternoise.music. And the last band I got for tonight, Roadside Gamblers. It's a hard rock band from Brazil. Not much is known of this band. The first track I listened to, Roadside Gambler, the guitar riffs and vocals do impress. Damn right, I Got the Blues. It's more of a southern rock blues type song. The drums is so good in the song. I must give the drummer credit. He did an excellent job in the song. And it's the track Rambling Outlaw. The song starts almost ballad-like, but the band do crank it out later in the song. It is a great song, and I really do want to see more from these Brazilians. They can be found on Instagram, Roadside Gamblers, and YouTube, Roadside Gamblers. That's the only two links I could actually find of this band. And as soon as I find more stuff on them, I will definitely share it as well. And now to my gigs for tonight. And starting off with one of the bands actually featured Municipal Waste. Tour with This You Don't Want to Miss, guys. They're touring with Cannibal Corpse, Immolation, and Schizophrenia. 20 September. Oberhausen, Turbine Hall, Germany. 21st. Nijmegen, Doornwusten, Netherlands. 22nd. Ich sur Elite, Rock Hall, Luxembourg. 23rd. Paris, Elise, Montmartre. The 25th. Bristol Beacon in the UK. The 26th. Glasgow at Barrowlands, it's also in the UK. 27, Manchester at O2 Victoria Warehouse in the UK. 28, Birmingham at O2 Academy in the UK. 29th, London Roundhouse, and that's also in the UK. 1st of October, Heidelberg at Halle O2, Germany. 2nd, Hamburg, Grosse Freiheit 46, Germany. The 3rd, Copenhagen, Amager Bio in Denmark. The 4th, Stockholm, Fryshuset, Klubben, Sweden. The 5th, Oslo at Rockefeller Music Hall in Norway. The 6th, Göteborg, Restaurant Trajan in Sweden. The 8th, Berlin Astra in Germany. The 9th, Baclaw A2 SP Zoo in Poland. The 10th, Praha 7 Furs 2 in Chechnya. 11th, Budapest Baba Negra in Hungary. The 12th, Vienna Metal Meeting in Austria. And then the 13th, Ljubljana, Kino Sisko, Slovenia. The 14th, Milan, Alcatraz in Italy. The 17th, Zurich Complex 457 in Switzerland. The 18th, Leipzig, Felsenkirchen, Leipzig in Germany. In the 19th, Gieselwind Music Hall in Germany. The 20th, Frankfurt AM Main in Badskap, Germany. And then Andy, the Mistress Tour, October 24th at Camden World London, UK. 27, Old Fire Station, Carlisle in the UK. The 28th, Labella Angele, Edinburgh in the UK. The 29th, Opium Life in Dublin, an Ireland. The 30th, Limelight, Belfast in the UK. The 1st of November, Corporation in Sheffield, also in the UK. And November the 2nd, Academy Free, Manchester in the UK. Then Metal Bands Unite, September 7th. Bands that will be there: Inner Breed, Dirt, Virtue, A Vice, Society, and the cover charge is $17. Starts at 6 p.m. and no under 21s, please. And that's my feature for today. And like I said, look, the videos I've checked out, the thing what I'm checking out when I'm doing the videos, is the link safe? What's on, where's the link taking you? What's on that site? In other words, I'm not going to put you to a site where there's scam or anything bad. But when I go to sites that I don't know or don't trust or stuff like that, my antivirus is always on, and I do have an ad blocker on. I suggest you do the same. Keep an antivirus, a trusted one on, and my antivirus hasn't reported anything, so that's why I've listed these videos. They are safe to use. If you're not older than 18 or sensitive person, they might not be for you. That's my take, and that's my section for today.
Thank you, Basjan. It's got some really cool bands there. Really cool bands. So what's coming up on the channel? Got some really cool interviews coming up. Let me just get the listings up. On Wednesday, I've got a rescheduled interview with Vanitas at this Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. UK time. On the same day, 21st, I've got an interview with Dave Rebels at 9 p.m. This Friday, I've got Bob Mitchell on the 23rd at 9 p.m. Looking forward to talking to him again because he's got some really cool stuff to share with us. Then we've got Rick O'Neill from Twice Removed on the 24th at 7:30 p.m. I just got this one through today a couple of hours ago. We got, I hope I pronounce this right, Isige Venin, that's EISIGEVENEN. I've got going to be talking to them on the 29th, which is next Thursday, at 7 p.m. UK time. I'm still waiting for Desert Kites to get back to us for the end of this month. Then in September, I've got Roy Costin. In October, I've got Mark McCowan from Divine Martyr, and I'm still waiting on a couple of things, a couple of messages back from a couple of bands. So stay tuned. There's more to come, more interviews to come. So, and Lisaboo, thank you so much for sharing out the links to not only to my Twitter X, but also Basjan's Twitter X pages.
Yes, thanks, Lisa. And for the guys, please contact me on Twitter. I know some of you got me on other websites. On Instagram at the moment, I'm once a week on. If you want to get hold of me and want a daily reply, get hold of me on the Twitter one. That's the only one I go on every day. The rest I'm not so much on anymore. So Twitter is the right one. And if you've got any gigs or anything you want me, bands you want me to check out, contact me there. You can send me the links on Twitter. Please don't post the links here. Send it to me rather on Twitter, and I'll check it out.
Yeah, and it's the same for me. Don't post the links here. If you want to get in contact with myself, either go through Instagram or Twitter, and Ell Basjan I'll check the links out as well. So yeah, because we are basically we want to make sure that we get the right links and it's the appropriate links to bands or videos or whatever, band websites and stuff like that. So we'll check it out. We'll do our research, so you guys can sort of like, yeah, this is safe. We can trust this. So.
Oh yes.
So. Yeah, and and if you are in a band and you want us to check it out, please just if you want to get a quick response from myself, just put in on this video down in the comment section. Just put the band name and the song, and we'll check it out. No links. Or if you want to send your band info over either to myself or Basjan, please feel free to go on our Twitter X, and you get pretty much a speedy response from us. Or if you like a band and you want us to check it out, same thing. Just put the band name and the song down in the comments, or like I said, over on either on Twitter. So
yes, for those the darker stuff, I tend to handle. Although Lisa, I understand she might be even as dark as me, if not darker than me, when it comes to listening to metal music. So, but yeah, I tend to handle the darkest stuff. And like I said, from tonight on, the videos that the band put out, I'll post it like it is, provided it's done by the band. I'm not doing where somebody takes some music, say for instance, Maiden's video they put out or song they put out, and did his own sort of animated stuff or stuff. I don't touch that. I'm only touching what the band put out, and it's uncut. Whether Al or Lisa will do it, it's up to them. They're doing their own stuff. They'll decide if they're going to touch it or not. It's up to them. Whether they feel the video is too dark for them, then they can pass it on to me. I'll do it on a Monday. It's up to them. I'll discuss it, and it's quite interesting. If you want to watch two people discuss the same and their views, go and check it out on Saturday. Their podcast they're doing on Saturday evenings. It is really, really good. I missed this Saturday, unfortunately, because I actually got up at 4 o'clock Sunday morning, so I went to bed early, but I'm going to watch it tomorrow. I actually bookmarked it to watch it tomorrow, because I don't miss Alan Lisa's thing. That's definitely something you want to check out. And also Lisa's book, thing how she's doing on Feist. I wonder if she's actually tired of Feist yet. Lisa, are you tired of Feist yet? Or are you still gripped to the story?
Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, true there, Lisa. Going back to what you said earlier about telling the darker stuff. Lisa said there, It's always a matter of personal taste, and there is no judgment here.
True. True. I'll be honest. For me, 2-3 years ago, I would barely listen to death metal, and you can see what I'm actually posting here. It's not just for me. I actually feel you can't judge something unless you've listened to it. And that's my thing. When you band sends music over, or I find a band, I go for a clear mind and everything. I listen to their songs, then I make up my opinion, and then I decide.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's completely the same. That passion. Always go into listening to a band with an open mind, and you never know. You might actually like it, if you know what I mean. As long as you go in to a say, for instance, say watcj or Rotting Christ, stuff like that. As if you go in and actually have an open mind, you might actually like it.
Oh yes, I've actually seen their videos and stuff like that, and I've actually bookmarked some of their stuff, so I might feature it later on. The only thing I'm not going to touch is the darker stuff. It's actually illegal. When I say illegal, I mean illegal in my country, because then Ell or Lisa can do it if it's legal there. And that's why I've posted some of this Brazilian guys' music videos and stuff out there, because it's legal in Brazil. And in other countries, how can you put it? It's illegally, or it's too much violence. I'm not going to mention the countries. I think you've got the idea which countries I'm talking about. That's banning games and stuff like that. And now it's too violent, or stuff like that. They're banning the stuff where adults can't even get these games in their own country. And I'm thinking to myself, what? But yes, that's the thing.
Yeah.
As long as it's legal, I'm prepared to listen to it. If it's illegal, don't even send it to me. I'm not going to bother. I'm not even going to open the links. Put it that way.
Yeah. And Lisaboo says that yes, some bands and some videos are too dark.
Yes, some of them are dark. Some of the bands I previously thought were too dark. I actually got the words to the song. Then I listened to the music, and then I look for the video. And then I'm getting what the band is trying to say and stuff like that. And it actually opens your eyes. So yes, some stuff, bands that are too darker, those that's in jail in Norway, I'm not going to say what they've done. They've done stupid stuff. Their stuff I'm not even touching. I know about them because I actually look up the bands and do my research before I post them here. So if you do that kind of stupid stuff, we're not going to feature you. I know I'm not. I know Ell is not. And I know Lisa's not going to send Ell the links, because she also do research. She says, now you've done that. Not featuring you.
Oh yeah. Totally. When we do the Saturday Night podcast, we do sit down and actually do a bit of research. Whether it be on YouTube or Facebook or websites and stuff like that, we do our research. If it gets a bit too dark, then I would say, not going to happen. Not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Well,
we do our yeah.
some of the bands that I've actually featured tonight actually got proper dark face paint in their
Yeah.
videos. So
Yeah.
and I actually look at the mask and stuff, the stuff they're actually putting on, and I found some of it quite interesting. And the way they make their music and what's the message they're trying to get across and what they're actually saying. And for me, I think a lot of these music are misunderstood because people are saying stuff without checking the facts out. I think that's the big problem. I don't
Yeah.
do that. I I'm checking everything out and then I form my own conclusion. But yes, very interesting. Oh yes, theatrical. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I,
Oh yeah.
and I think after what I'm going to say now, Lisa will stop talking to me and Ella's going to never speak to me again. I actually watched a band today, and one of the bands I featured tonight, they actually got a rapper in the band, and the mixture of him, what he's doing, I said, "What? This is Linkin Park. This is the proper Linkin Park stuff." The guy was doing, and that's it. It works. Now the guy I was actually checking out today. He was in the band singing with them a proper metal song. The guy's called, I think you've heard of him before, Ludacris. Ludacris
Rings.
doing a metal.
Yeah. Rings a bell. Rings a bell.
He used to hang out with uh, what's these guys? Now he performed a metal song, and I'm thinking to myself, this is actually freaking awesome. He should become a metal singer.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was singing with.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the band. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, we did feature a couple of over since we did start doing the Saturday night podcast. We did. We have sort of like feature a couple of bands that do sort of like rap metal or
Yes.
rap rock.
And
I can't remember the band's names. That's the thing.
on this Ludacris song, uh, there was the band, Ludacris and Zach Wild. And the way Ludacris and Zach Wild actually got on in the song, and in this video. I know it's not a new video, it's probably about 10 years old. Uh, Ludacris used to sing, I remember that video, All You Do Is Win with DJ Khaled, Ludacris, that 50 Cent's guy, and the rest of the gang. Now, in this one, he's with the band and Zach Wild. Now, if you don't know Zach Wild, he played with Black Sabbath, a few other bands he's actually played with, and I'm thinking, wow, why doesn't he do a proper metal album? He's actually got a voice to do it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, it's yeah, yeah. I sort of like do like sort of like rap metal or rap rock because uh, the first band I really got into doing that style. Oh God, I'm going back to 1996.
Yes.
1996, and it was Stuck Mojo.
Oh yes.
With Pig Walk. That's one of my favourite songs by them. and I actually saw them live back in 1997 when they toured with Type O Negative on the October Rust album tour. And they were absolutely brilliant live. And unbeknownst to me, our good friend Matt Howlett was actually at the same gig. I didn't know he was there because obviously I didn't know him back then. So I was I was actually at the same gig as Matt Howlett, seeing Type O Negative and Stuck Mojo.
The Type O Negative is another one of those bands that I actually, every song they actually put out, I got. I'm a huge fan of Type O Negative.
Yeah.
I know some people hate them. I love them. Oh, you actually featured a band on Saturday that was rap inspired. I must actually, I'm going to watch the podcast tomorrow because today I had to prepare for tonight's show, and yesterday I was actually out with my mom and sister. But I'm going to listen to it and the songs you've actually put out. The reason why I also listen to what you put out, so the stuff you put out, I can actually say, oh, they've covered the song or this. I can actually move on to the next band because I've got so many bands already stacked up that I want to feature, and I just don't have the time. I think, Ell, how about you and me doing a 6-hour podcast on a Monday?
No. 2 hours is enough. Especially the time and everything. With being busy and everything on a Monday. With me being busy on a Monday.
Oh, Lisa put her hand up. She said yes. So, Lisa, when you want to do it, you and me doing a 6-hour podcast featuring bands and stuff like that. Which day suit you?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's we could spend hours, and I mean hours, talking about different bands and different genres and stuff like that. But I sort of like I would love to do, but it's time constraints really, especially for me. Anyway, so.
Ell, if you had a listen, I know you and Lisa are both fans of The Warning. What did you think of their new album? What was your thoughts if you had to listen to them, you and Lisa?
Myself personally, I haven't had the chance yet. To actually listen to it. At the minute, I'm just waiting on a couple of bits and pieces to start downloading some stuff on hard drives. But at the minute, I haven't had a chance yet. I've listened to one, maybe 2 tracks, and from what I've heard, they're pretty good. From what I've heard up to now, that's my initial. That's my initial sort of like hearing of it.
For me, what I love about it, they're not afraid. What they're doing reminds me a lot of what Freddie Mercury has done with Queen and Amy Lee has done with Evanescence. Bringing in a piano in a rock metal environment. And not afraid to do it. And I actually like it. And I think the best thing that happened to that band is the father kept control of the band's music and his daughters and actually guided them and kept their, how can you put it, squeaky clean image. And now for a metal rock band, you don't see bad stuff out there. He's protected them and also made sure when they do go out and have a good time partying and stuff like that, it's done where there's no cameras and nothing. They can have their privacy, and uh, they actually he controls everything, and I think it's fantastic. You don't want a band like that to sound just like every other rock metal band that's on major label signed up, and they kept their sound. They've changed it, tweaked it, but it's the warning, and that's what I appreciate from them, and it's also what a lot of these indie bands bring now to the table. It's how they want to produce the music, and that's what the fans appreciate.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's the thing with like the warnings father was making sure that they stay grounded, if you know what I mean. They're staying the sort of
Hmm.
like staying focused. Obviously still being kids and everything. Yeah, granted they're in the 20s now, but this sort of like they're keeping them grounded, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. And the same with that band Lilac. They followed exactly the same. Kept
Oh
control of the
yeah.
music. It's run by them, and yes, there's a big uh, group of people following these bands that you can call groupies or whatever, because they maintain their sound, and that's the most important thing.
Oh
They can
yeah.
create
Yeah.
this. They can create the same sound that's on the album when they play live. They create the same sound, and everything is the same. It's like you're putting the CD on, you just watching, or the vinyl on. You're just watching these uh, artists performing and entertaining, making the crowd part of the performance and stuff. Fantastic.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've seen some of the live footage of like the warning, and
Mhm.
It's exactly what you hear on the CD is what you hear live.
Mhm.
So
Because I've actually spoken to people that were at Bloodstock, that were at Wacom, and they said these indie bands were amazing, amazing performances. The people were actually packed to watch the indie bands. You couldn't get more people in there. I wanted to watch the indie bands, and a lot of them, the jackets and stuff like that. Uh, the band actually signed. They mingled with the crowd. Photographs taken with people, with these band members that were walking through, having a chat, and fantastic. That's why I say I do want to go to Wacom and
oh
also
yeah.
Bloodstock for sure.
Yeah. Oh good. Yeah. Oh good. Yeah. It's like those are the two festivals I would love to go to. Is
Mhm.
Whacking and Bloodstock.
Mhm.
Bloodstock's just down in Derbyshire, I believe.
Yes,
Just did one. Just finished.
yes,
I think it was last week, and it was
yes,
they unveiled a bust of Lemmy down there. I've seen some of the
yes.
photos and it looks absolutely amazing. The bust of Lemmy.
Well, uh, that's what the people are doing. They're going to Wacom and then they're coming to Bloodstock. So it's a metal rock outing from one to the next one. And I'm thinking, yeah, maybe that's the way to do it. Go to the one, then go to the other one. And now,
Yeah.
and now you're probably going to be so tired and probably sleep for a week after that. But you only live once,
Yeah.
so go,
Oh God,
go and
yeah.
do it.
Oh God, yeah. 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 It's yeah. Those are the two I really want to go to. Wacken and Bloodstock. So yeah, that's a good question. This is a good question. Speaking of festivals, guys, put in the chat there. What is your favorite? What is your ultimate festival? Which one would you go to? Hands down, money no object. Which one would you go to? And there's hundreds across the world. We've just mentioned
Yes.
a couple there. We've just mentioned a couple. Which festival would you want to go to if the right lineup was actually on the listing?
That's a very difficult one for me personally,
Yeah,
because another one that's also done annually, that you get bands from all over the world, is the one at Daytona Raceway. Wow, that's
yeah,
massive. That's another
yeah,
massive. And the indie bands that you get down there, it is so awesome to see them, because that's the last one they had there. Uh, Lizzie Hales was there, Amy Lee was there, uh, a whole bunch of these, and they mingled and stuff like that with the indie bands and stuff. Everybody that knows Lizzie Hales, she's not afraid to go and do a song with an indie band uh, while they sing. These collaboration between indie bands and mainstream artists and stuff like that, fantastic. Emily has done the same. I know the girls from the Butcher Babes is doing exactly the same. So for me, definitely.
yeah. Lisaboo says Wacken. She would love to go to Wacken in Germany.
Me,
Oh, yeah. I was going to say. Oh, and John says Wacken as well.
yes, if you do Wacom, you could actually do Bloodstock and Wacom together, and then maybe go the following year to Daytona and do the Daytona one, and there's another one. Do those two together the following year, and the first year Wacom and Bloodstock, and then the one I would love to go is the original Woodstock. That and the one that farm they had in the UK, Glastonbury,
Yeah.
back in the day, massive
Oh,
festivals.
God, yeah. Yeah. Can you believe when I can't remember the guy's name. The Glastonbury Festival. When he started that up in 1970, the ticket was £1, and you got a free pint of milk because it's a dairy farm.
Wow. A pint of milk and a music festival for £1. Wow, that's a steal.
Yeah. Mind you, I'm going back to the 1970.
True, but still, music like that, and the memories you got,
Oh, good,
it's
yeah.
still a steal.
Yeah. Oh, you mentioned the Butcher Babies there. Did you hear about Carla Harvey?
No, I haven't actually.
She's left the band.
Wow. Did I say why?
Yes, both Butcher Babies and Carla Harvey both released a statement saying that due to unforeseen circumstances, Carla left the band. That's from the Butcher Babies. But the Butcher Babies will continue with Heidi Shepherd as the singer. Carla Harvey has also released a statement saying, due to having eye problems and eye surgery, I won't be going back to. I've sort of like left the band due to eye surgery because she's had problems with her eyes for the past year or so. So she's basically, from what I've read of the statements, she said permanently left, which is fair enough. Her health it comes first. So
well, yeah, it's the same with that guy from AC/DC. He initially left the band because the doctors told him, listen, because of his hearing, if you continue, you're going to lose your hearing permanently. So he left. Then he came back for the last album they actually recorded. And so, yes, look, your health comes first. For me, I did like her a lot because she also worked with indie artists, and some of the indie artists actually featured that she recorded with them. And yes, what a wonderful, talented musician for sure.
Yeah, plus she's getting married to Charlie. Is it Charlie, the drummer from Anthrax? She's getting married to drummer to. So
fantastic. Well, see, if one door shuts, another one opens. So it'd be good to see her also having a bit of fun, spending a time away from this crazy world out there, because I know while they were touring and stuff like that and doing stuff, and even when the band actually went on a break, the paparazzi never leaves you alone. You don't have a moment of peace.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. I'm trying to find the statement that she released, so you can actually. Here we go. Right. Yeah, it's a trusted site. So bear with me. Yeah, carry on there, Basjan, so make sure I've got the right article.
Okay, no problem. Just carry on. Yeah, okay. So Lisa, tell me, how many books still to go before you finish the whole Feist collection? Let's see what was lots. Oh, okay. No, as long as you still enjoy reading and stuff like that, fantastic. Any new stuff you've got in your Etsy store that you like to share? There are over 50, so over 15. Oh, that's cool. And that's awesome.
Right, guys. I've just posted a link to Revolver magazine about the Carla Harvey. This on there has got the two statements from the Butcher Babies and Carla Harvey. So if you enjoy reading that, yeah. There's 35 books to read in the Vice collection, and you're almost on book 3 of the Civil War saga, Lisa. That's 3. Yeah, 50. She's on book 15. Yeah, she is. She's read 15. There's another 20 to go, and that's before the new trilogy comes out.
Oh, cool. Chapter 17. Wow.
Yeah, it gets a bit brutal in the Civil War saga. Oh yes, it's brutal. He went. Yeah, I know. In the Civil War saga, he thought the Empire books were bad. Went dark, but the Civil War saga is brutal. He went all out. He went all out on this.
I'm going to ask you both a question. Does any of the characters in Vice books ever, some of these authors write a character and they supposedly killed or die, and no, they didn't really die. 20 books later, they're back in it. Does Vice ever do it with his books, what you read so far? Or when a character dies off, he's gone for good?
I'll be telling. I can't say either way. I can't say either way. You got to read the books. You literally got to read the books. So I'll be telling. You literally got to read the books. Yeah, no spoilers. As Lisa said there, no spoilers.
Oh, okay. So, are there any giant spiders in the book?
There's no. There is no Sherlocks.
Oh, Sherlocks.
Yeah. There's the only thing I will say. There's tigers and snakes. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, I know.
You've got to read the books to know what I'm on about there.
So, Lisa, what's your favorite character so far? What you've read up to Feist? And Ell, what's yours?
Oh God, there's several. Obviously, Pug and Thomas. There's Caleb. Nakar, because he's one funny dude. And Anarutha. And that's just on the that's just like on the male side. On the female side, I agree with Lisaboo there, Mara.
Mara, you do have a soft spot for her. You do have a soft spot for
yes. And there's
now I'm gonna.
also yeah,
No,
there's
carry on.
another character, female character I love, like another two actually, Carline and Algarina, the Queen, Elf Queen.
Yes. And now I'm gonna ask you both, who is your least favorite character? The one if you want to wring their neck, who would that character be?
The character I would love to hate, Guy du Pastora, or Jack O'Radburn.
Oh,
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean there, Lisa. Yes, he's been a naughty boy. Yes, Lou has been a very naughty boy.
yeah. No, I'm taking a break for now doing gaming because I was so getting involved with the books and stuff. I thought, yeah, it's time to change your dreams at night. To put it that way.
Yeah.
And love finds the dreams.
Yeah. Yeah, Feist does that. Feist does that, yeah. Yeah, especially when you read the Empire books. Oh God, I was dreaming every single night when I was reading them. I still do when I reread them.
The problem is you start and say, okay, that's enough for tonight. I'm going to go to bed. Then you dream and dream. Now, but let me finish it. Maybe, but the dream will finish.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. That's the mark of a good writer. That when you read a book and you sort of like the book carries on in your head, and whilst you sleep, you just like you constantly dreaming. You just want to know what's going to happen, or you expand. You go into that world and you just look around and you just like thinking, what the hell's going on?
Lisa, did you invite him over for coffee and cookies?
Knowing Lisa, I've got a few ideas. Like what you did to him.
What would you say if they come up with an idea? You know, you've got your virtual reality, those little things you put on.
Yeah.
If you could have the book and it comes with one of those things, you could actually see things happening. How would you feel about doing something like that?
Technically, you don't need to. All you got to do is just read the book, and it's just like your mind just takes over.
Yes, but when you actually say, for instance, Faust approves something like that, and you finish reading the book, or it's either way you do it, you've got this thing in this whole world appears before you, and you get to all of a sudden fall down and experience everything. These battles in front of you, being part of the battles.
Quite possibly, yeah. Quite possibly, because I would love to just have a wander around with like the with some of the battles. Yeah, Lisa just said they're not sure if it would be as satisfying than reading the actual book. So
thinking if reading the book and stuff like that, my idea is you become part of the like in the battles, dodge here for this, dodge there for. You get what I'm trying to.
yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, some of the battles. So yeah, I would love to have like VR. Like step into the VR world
Yes.
and actually have a look about. But like, but just like just by reading the books, you'd sort of like you your mind will actually do that for you.
For me, the thing is whether you're sitting eating, you're sitting next to them when they're going traveling around, being uh, part of the whole thing. Oh yes, your
Yeah,
mind is powerful because I've looked at what virtual reality. I know most of you probably seen that bridge you walk on. It's made of, and all of it suddenly starts cracking, playing tricks on your mind and stuff like that. Uh, uh, this virtual reality, you're standing, you're looking down, all of a sudden there's nothing behind you, below your feet. Catching reactions and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. Oh god, yeah, yeah. Just bear with us for 1 second. I've got to do some. I'll go to the little boys' room. So back in a minute, Bashan.
No,
So
no problem. No problem, Al. Lisa, here's the thing. Say the movie comes out or a miniseries, and let's say you could watch it, the movie in virtual reality. Would you do it or wouldn't you do it? Oh, yes, me too. For me, the reason why I'm asking is all of this technology, it's out there. And if you get, say for instance, you've read all the books, when you finish the books, when this series come out or a movie, watch it all in virtual reality and totally get the full on description uh, in the movie experience. It's almost like those that do uh, watch this nature stuff. The sharks is like swimming close to your face, that kind of thing. Same with the epic battles and stuff like that. You're walking next to Mara. It feels like she's. Yes, but audiobook with visuals, but in the movie or the series, uh, when, say, for instance, they're doing this series on the Empire books, to start off with the Empire books, do a series there. And from the beginning, if they do the series, you watch it in virtual reality. So, in other words, you get all the characters part from it from the beginning in the series. When I do a series or movie, the movie do the movies on it, both watch it in virtual reality. Oh yes, I would actually. For me, walking next to the characters, seeing them close by and stuff like that. For me too. I would love to do it. I would love to do it, and I think that would be an unforgettable experience to experience something like that. That's why I'm hoping the series do get the right person. And Fast must first of all agree to do the series, the right person to direct and produce and get the right characters, because I think with Fast's work you can get so much out of it and hours of fun. Totally
Oh
agree,
yes,
Lisa.
yeah. Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, cool. Now, for me, while I'm putting it out there, a lot of the cinemas over here, I'm assuming it's all over there by you and Elisa and Al by you. People are watching these movies, 3D virtual reality. It's all out there, and the next step in technology is already been used. Why not use it to watch the 5 series when it does happen and stuff like that?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it would be. Well, it all depends on if Feist gives the gives the go ahead. Yeah, either a VR series or a film series or TV series would be great because
Cool.
I know there's going to be. I know there's a lot of people out there who will go and see it if it's
Oh,
done properly. If it's done properly with the right team and you've got the right backing and you've got the
true.
right actors.
Exactly. Exactly. Right
Because
actors
yeah,
and
because but yeah,
they must stick exactly to the script as far as possible. I don't want them when you've read the books, go and see the movie or series or whatever they're going to do. Uh, I don't want them to deviate too much from what I've read, because I do want to see uh, what I've read translate into a series or a movie series and stuff like that. You can
yeah,
actually have hours of fun.
good, yeah. Take a look at two contrasting series.
Mhm.
You got the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the Peter Jackson, the first trilogy. I'm talking about
Yes.
the Fellowship, the Two Towers, and the Return of the King. Then on the
Yeah.
other, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely, obviously, Peter Jackson's had to cut out certain things to fit into the three movies. But on the
Yes.
other hand, the last season of Game of Thrones, I never watched it. Never interested in this.
Hmm.
But the last season of Game of Thrones was apparently absolutely dire because they rushed it.
Yes. Yes. Because what I wanted to do is put another thing out before it that actually happens before the time period before Game of Thrones. It's also related to the Game of Thrones that's out now on Netflix and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And for me, do what you're busy with and finish it properly so you can get people back to the next project you're working on.
oh
I
god,
can
yeah,
support you. Don't rush to finish off because you've got something else lined up. Do it properly. And yes, what I've seen about this new series is supposed to happen before Game of Thrones. A lot of people that watch it were very critical about it. So for me, welcome back, Lisaboo. I don't know. That could have it's a winning recipe for those that's interested in that kind of thing. But they just mess it up completely.
Yeah, and this is one of the reasons why I've got like reservations about Feist giving the go ahead to whether it be a TV series or a film series or Feist books. I'm worried about the people actually ruining it, because there are not a lot of people there's still a lot of people out there who haven't read the books, and they go and they say, "Oh, this is," say they do like do a trilogy of the first 3 books, and people will go to see the movies and say, "Oh, that's a lot of shite," but they haven't read the books, if you know what I mean. It's going to be sort of like a bit like a Stephen King situation, where he hates the movies, but he's all, you know what I mean? The people say, "Oh, it's absolutely," you know what I mean? But a lot of people out there now, like myself included, will turn around and say, "That's nothing like the books." It's like with one of my favourite Stephen King books is Needful Things. I read the book before the film came out, and I loved that book. And when I saw the film, I was like, "That didn't happen. That didn't happen. That's completely wrong."
True. I get exactly what you're saying. And yes, that might be the reason why Feist is holding out. People have approached him and he hasn't given his consent yet.
Yeah, I know from what I've read, he wants to do it, but he hasn't found the right people yet. He hasn't found the right script, if you know what I mean.
True.
So yeah, it's like that's my main worry, because Feist is one of my favourite authors of all time, and I've read quite a few authors. It's just that's like I said, that's my main worry. Or if they say, "Oh yeah, he's X amount of money to get the rights to the books," and I just, I think, stick Feist. One thing I would say, Feist, stick to your guns. Make sure you get the right people and the right script and the right team, the right actors and everything. Don't just say, "Oh yeah, I've got some cash here." Just stick to your guns. Stick to your guns. So,
I don't know. There was, what was it? I can't remember the date when it was released. But Shakespeare, they did a movie about one of his books, and they did it on purpose. They made a hood version of it, and people were absolutely livid. A modern hood version of Shakespeare. And I don't know. What would you think if somebody like that would do it to Feist?
I can't see it here. Put it that way.
No, I'm just asking because over here we had to do Shakespeare when I was growing up, and at school we had to do his works and stuff as part of the English language. So yeah, I know about his books and Macbeth, the Merchant of Venice, all those books at school, saw the play.
Yeah.
So, and when I saw that thing, I thought to myself, oh my Lord, what the hell has just happened?
Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah. There are some things, whether it be literature or movies, where you shouldn't touch. It shouldn't be translated into whether it be So it shouldn't be. It's certain pieces of literature like Shakespeare. Yes, granted, stick to the source material, but don't deviate from it. Literally, just don't deviate from it.
True.
And same with these movies. Don't do a remake. Don't do it inspired by. Don't do just say don't do a. Just no. Just leave the movies alone. Come up with a new idea.
True. I agree with you. Totally agree. Lisa also read Midsummer Night's Dream. A Merchant of Venice. I was old when that book was. We had to do it. I was 13 years old when and remember, English is not my first language. We had to do it as part of the English language. The Merchant of Venice. So yes, I remember that book pretty well.
Yeah. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. And I know you're a big fan of the Goonies. A hoodie version of the Goonies? Or a remake?
Hell no. Hell no. Well, put this way, there'll be unrest. There will be unrest. Now, if they do a sequel to Goonies like they were planning on doing, then yeah. But not a remake. Not a remake at all. Same with Back to the Future. No remake. I know there's a musical out there of Back to the Future, but no remake or a reboot. Just no.
Yeah, I know people were upset about some people grew up with Annie and stuff like that in the remake. People were not happy about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah.
I think certain things left alone. And no, we do not like spoofs, and we don't want to see a Spike Lee performance. Goonies.
Yeah. God, yeah. God, yeah. It's just like Gremlins.
Oh, the Gremlin. Oh, yes. That's another favorite.
Gremlins. Yeah.
Yes.
The original Gremlins was horror, but Gremlins 2 was more of a comedy.
True. I like the original one.
Yeah. Same with the original The Terminator. That was more of a horror.
True.
Terminator 2 was more of an action.
Yes.
So
I also love the Gremlins. Do not feed after midnight. But
yeah,
I know Lisa would feed him. She will feed him chocolate chip cookies after midnight to have the bad gremlins pop out.
yeah, yeah.
Those are good movies, good fun movies. Miss those. Feed after midnight. Yeah. No, too. Feed.
Yeah. So yeah, what? Here's a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite movie that should not be touched? Whether it's going to be a remake or reboot or whatever. What is your favorite movie that Hollywood should not touch?
Hmm. That's a good question. Platoon.
Good one. Good one. Yeah, Lisaboo says Titanic. And I would say Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Oh yes. Those movies that should Titanic I enjoyed. And also Breakfast at Tiffany's. The reason why I said Platoon is because of the cast that's in there. And it was the first movie to show the brutal truth and what actually happened there. And those cast members there, I can't see anybody play those parts. Just leave it like it is.
Yeah. It's the same, for me, it's the same with Breakfast at Tiffany's with Audrey Hepburn and George Peppard.
Oh yes.
It's much I've got to rewatch that. I've got to rewatch that. That's one of my favourite movies of all time. Breakfast at
You know what?
Tiffany's.
You know what's another one I should actually touch is Fiddler on the Roof and Paint Your Wagon.
Yeah. Two good movies there. I would have said Dr. Zhivago with but they remade it anyway. It was all
Yeah.
Sharif,
Yes.
but they remade it. And I've seen the remake, and I was just like, it's got nothing on the original. Nothing on the original.
Omar Sharif was one of those actors. I've seen a few of his movies. He was just amazing, and nobody can come close to actually portraying the characters he's played. And for me, that's just if these actors that play the original parts, you can't put an actor that's not lived that in that area, time period, stuff like that, and put him in it. It's not gonna work.
Yeah. Lisa said that Audrey Hepburn is one of my favourites, and she also said Funny Girl as well. Funny Girl, it's a good. Funny Girl is a good film. And Dan says, hey up there, Dan. Yeah, Dan says Grace, the original Grace, yeah, with
Olivia Newton-John.
John Travolta.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good film.
Yes. True. Look for me. Yes, they made remakes. and it totally flopped because those that seen the original wouldn't bother to come back because those were, how can you put it, untouchable movies. You don't come close to it. Don't even think about remaking it.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
For me, also a movie I would put in there is Flash Gordon, the one where Queen sang there. Don't make another Flash Gordon movie, please. Those actors that played in there, you can't do it. So
yeah. Dan says that Grease 2 was absolutely terrible, and it was because I've seen it. I know that they got one of the original cast members back to reprise the role. I can't remember the one with the bare pink hair in Grease 2. I can't remember the character's name. So I totally agree with you there, Basjan. Same with Lisaboo. Don't remake Flash Gordon.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's it. Pinky. Yeah. I just couldn't think of the name there, Lisa.
What would you say if they tell you, listen, we're gonna remake Tommy?
There'd be riots. Just leave it as it is. Because put it this way, it wouldn't get greenlit. They would not get greenlit. In today, you will never get greenlit because of the subject matter.
Yeah.
Yes, we can. Lisa. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's with Tommy. Yeah, it will never, ever get greenlit. Because of the subject matter. I'm trying not to use this. I'm not trying to name the subject matter because it's a bit sensitive. But it was.
For me, nobody could ever play Tina Turner in the role she played in Tommy.
Oh God, yeah. That Tina Turner's character.
Yes.
Oh, she played a fucking blinder. She was brilliant as that character.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my favourite scenes.
Taboo.
So she had, like I said, it's like, who do you get if it does get greenlit? Who is going to play Tina Turner's character? Because Tina Turner, she embodied that character.
Mm-hmm.
She literally embodied. She became that character. If you know me. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. It was just like, oh, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Tina Turner, you can't replace with anybody. It's like, can't see anybody playing her.
He's something for you. I don't know if it was a good influence or a bad influence. Dan said, I always remember watching heavy metal, obviously at mine, when I was a kid, first time watching an adult cartoon, heavy metal. I don't know if you ever saw that.
No, I haven't.
Check it out. Let me just show you. If I can get it up, get the poster up. You must recognize this poster.
Oh yes, I do. I do. The artwork is amazing.
Yeah.
I do.
And that movie has influenced a lot of other stuff in the artwork. If you ever played the proper original Final Fantasy VIII, where
yes.
at the end of this one, where Squall jumps off, where he goes into, spoiler alert, this game has been out for 26 years.
Mm-hmm.
Squall has been given a mission to take out the sorceress. And they've got a sniper named of Irvine. Irvine was going to take the shot, and basically the bullet stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And Squall says, "Don't worry about it. We'll take it from here." He jumps down off the carousel into a car, and that car he drives is actually inspired. It was inspired by the car from Heavy Metal.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, awesome. Oh, Lisaboo, I thought maybe you wanted somebody like JLo or one of those ladies to play the role of Tina Turner in Tommy.
Yeah, Angela Bassett, yeah. Yeah.
Laurie Petty.
Yeah. Tango.
Yes, I've seen Tango.
No, that was name the two famous rock people, rock musicians that actually was actually in Tango, excluding Ice-T.
Mm-hmm.
Name the two big rock singers, rock musicians.
Oh, in Tango. Shit, that's a good question. I've seen Tango. Who were they? Shoot. Now you've got me stumped.
Iggy Pop.
Yes.
And Tom Petty.
Yes. I should have remembered it.
And Ice-T played one of the Rippers.
Yes. I remember him. Damn it, I should have remembered Tom Petty for sure, because I'm a huge fan of his music stuff. Also Iggy Pop.
Yeah, Iggy Pop. Yeah. Done. If you watch Tank Girl again, Iggy Pop plays the rat guy.
Yes. Cool. Yes, then it has been a long time and too many movies since. How can I put it?
Yeah.
Too many movies and too many books and too many games since then.
Yeah. I've just seen your comment there, Lisa. Yeah, I totally agree. J-Lo is overrated.
Yes. Lisaboo, maybe you prefer Shikara? And for me, I'll take any one of the rock and metal ladies over them. And Tina Turner was doing proper rock, so you need somebody that can do proper rock. What did Isabel say? Shakira has got way better legs. I can't disagree with that, Lisa.
Yeah, I won't, Dan. I won't. Yeah. Yeah. Right, guys. Yeah. Right, we're going to start wrapping things up here because it's getting on for it's 11 o'clock here and it's 12 o'clock for Basjan. So we're going to start wrapping things up. So, right, any final words before we go there, Basjan?
No, just don't drink and drive, and drive safely when you go out driving, and obey the laws of the road. So we want to see you back next Monday for this podcast. Don't forget the interviews and Lisaboo and Ell on Saturday night as well. Go and check it out, and do ask Lisa anything about the book. What's the favorite part? And just come and have a chat with us. I'm going to be back this Saturday for sure, and I'm going to make sure Sunday I don't go out, so my mom and sister can do their own stuff this weekend. I want to watch Lisa and think of 101 ways to embarrass Lisa on the podcast, like I did with Kaliak.
Oh God! I still not. No, that was the hand of Kaliak incident.
Yes.
If you want to know what we were talking about, go watch the Hand of Kaliak interview, then you know exactly what we're all about.
Yes, but I know Lisa's a good sport. She'll take it. So I'm thinking of ways to get Lisa red face on Saturday. It's all for a good cause, charity. So no, I'm just joking. Come and join us and have fun. Never knows what's going to happen. You never know.
Yeah. And and also before we start wrapping things up, if you look at the top of the screen, top of the chat, there is a pinned comment. If you want to donate to the channel so we can upgrade the equipment, there's a PayPal link there. If you want to donate, please do. It will help the channel out in a big way. And replay crew, hey up, how you doing? Make sure you comment, make sure you like, share, comment, all the good jazz. It does help the channel out in a big way. And also, don't forget, if you want to watch the videos to the bands that Basjan was talking about, please, all the links are in the description there. So, and like Basjan said, don't drink and drive. It's a dick move. So, yeah.
Sure. And Lisa and John and everybody that's watching, thanks for watching, and have a good time.
Yeah.
Donate. If you like what you're seeing, like, subscribe. And if you've got some extra cash, save it all up, put it in an account, and use PayPal or whatever to send your extra cash that you got left over to us. We'll make use of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So until next time, guys, we'll catch you all later.
Catch you all later. Keep well, sleep well.